Hello, Rinyan. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy freaking Friday. Everybody's having a wonderful Friday. I have just eaten after not eating all day, so I am full. Has anyone else? Does anyone else know what the pibble meme is? The pibble meme. I'm like one of the pibbles right now. Belly full. But we today we're playing Z.A.T.O. I don't know what the acronym is for yet, but it is an acronym, it looks like. I love the world and everything in it. This is an indie game made in 2025. It's a visual novel. All I know is that there's a little bit of psychological horror. It's got a really good story, and also the visuals and music are beautiful. So of course that's all it takes for me to play a game. That's all it takes for me to play a game. Lanny's been getting sick, so I'm starting to feel it a little bit. So apologies if my voice is not the best today, or if you hear me cough, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not sick yet, but I feel it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how long this game is, so we're just gonna play for as long as it feels good to play. I'll say. So we shall start. I love that. Well, this game's gonna make me sleepy. Oh, okay. Did you know that our sun is a very unusual star? To start with, it's a yellow dwarf. Those constitute for just 7 to 10% of all stars in the universe. It's an outlier even among those. Most yellow dwarfs are primarily covered with dark spots. The sun isn't. The majority of its surface is bright. In fact, it has 3 times the number of light spots than it does dark spots. Sure, its overall brightness index is nothing special. You could even call it underwhelming compared to other stars of its type. But even so, it works harder than most to shine as bright as it can. And I find that really cute. That's really cute. Ooh. Oh, I love it. Ooh, I love the atmosphere already. I don't remember where I read about this. It must have been some newspaper from years ago. That small piece of trivia still pops in my mind whenever I look up at the morning sky. It's not much of a view, to be honest. Not much of a sky, not much of a sun. I guess that's the kind of region it is. Some people say the sun is just lazing around in our parts, but with the constant snow. But people that go around saying that, well, they clearly haven't read the newspaper. So pretty! Oh my god, that's gorgeous. The more I thought about things like that and the more I learned, the more I realized how incredible everything is. I'm not just saying that to mean amazing. I mean improbable. You can't deny the world is full of great coincidences. It's to the point where I've begun to ask myself how much of it we can attribute to pure chance. The universe was so kind as to give us both a star and a planet with the perfect conditions for sentient life. Just the slightest fluctuation in the composition of our atmosphere, the size of the globe, or the distance between Earth and the sun, and none of the beauty surrounding us would exist. Some would call it a miracle. And of course, that's a lovely way to put it. But isn't that giving the world we're living in too little credit? But it's not that I subscribe to the anthropic principle or anything. I'm not so arrogant as to believe the universe exists just for our sake. Or rather, I'm not so sure it exists solely to be observed. When a baby is born, it's not preoccupied with how it is perceived. That conscious need emerges later as the child develops self-awareness. Until that point, its curiosity is aimed at its surroundings. So if anything, that it's the opposite of what the anthropic principle entails. We're social creatures, so the need to be observed makes sense for our survival. But to say the universe itself shares that priority, it just doesn't make sense to me. Although, you can also think about it this way. A child is curious about the world because it perceives the world as external. But what if the child is the world? What if all that it could ever observe existed within itself? What can the all-encompassing universe be curious about? There's nothing but itself, so nothing but itself. There's nothing else to care about in the whole wide world. It is the world. Duh. Okay. Oh, wait. Now this makes perfect sense. If I put it like that, I guess the universe has no choice but to be self-centered. Even if this wasn't the case when it was born, what if the universe developed a desire to be perceived by others as it matured? The same way that a child would. What do we do when we want others to perceive us a certain way? We try to mold ourselves accordingly. I think I get it now. The universe gradually felt the desire to be seen. It wanted to be admired, loved, and observed, because there's nothing more a world can do but to observe itself. It's the best and only pastime there is as far as the world is concerned. And if observation is good, more observation is even better. Of course, an endless universe can observe itself endlessly. You can say that its observation value equals infinity. That value may seem absolute, but it isn't really, not in mathematics. Infinity plus 1 exists. It's a value that the universe can never reach as a singular, albeit infinite observer. So it had to create new, finite observers to add to its infinity. It needed to create sentient life. Sentient life is the plus 1. When I put it like that, it sounds like all of us are extras at a party. And now isn't that fun? I already like this protagonist. Dude, I need to start being like this protagonist. I love it. This vast, mighty universe changed itself so meticulously to make new observers possible. It fine-tuned all of its systems so precisely just to have us here. It worked so hard just to share one joy with us. Us worthless insects. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, this can't be. That's cute. That's really cute. I should have expected this. I should have known the infinite universe would be infinitely cute. This world truly is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, man. Pooh, back to reality. Pooh. I love that. I love that, though. That's so cute. Okay. Oh, no. We have Russian names. Okay, forgive me on pronunciation. Ira Grachevskaya. There you go. Ira Grachevskaya is missing. Huh? Ooh. I look up from my desk. A low hum runs through the class. Grachevskaya? What? Seriously? She's just skipping. Now she ran off with that one guy. You saw? No, but come on, you know her. She's totally... Silence! The teacher taps her journal on the desk. Ira's parents filled the report yesterday night. They haven't seen her since she left for school. Ruh-roh. Another round of whispers. The teacher raises her voice. So if any of you have any information that might help in finding Ira, please report excuse me, please report it to the teacher's office or the police after class. I told you I'd be coughing. That is all. On to the lesson. A chair creaks in the back. Vadim? Whoa. Or Vadim. Vadim? Oh god. Wait. You really expect us to just study like normal after hearing that? He has a little cut in his ear. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, we're shocked, you know. We're worried sick. Seriously, our classmate's missing. Our friend, our Hirochika. The room fills with repulsive giggles. Repulsive. Cut it out. Garen, sit back down. The teacher's voice sounds just as dry as it did when she broke the news. She turns toward the blackboard to write down the date. We all know the situation will probably resolve itself just fine. So let's not act dramatic. If you have anything valuable to say, I'll be happy to hear it in the office. She puts the chalk down. She puts the chalk down and begins the lesson. It's December 19th. A bird flies past the window. Oh. Ooh. Disappearance. Give me a break. Aren't you supposed to wait 3 days or something? That's a myth. You can't file a missing report whenever, especially if it's a kid. Oh, you can file, sorry. Oh yeah? Hey, let's report each other as missing and see who they find first. Ha, you're on. Oh, but seriously, what's with the sudden hubbub? So she didn't come home, big deal. I thought wandering off was her whole thing. Right? That's just Grachevskaya for you. Grachevskaya for you. Bet her parents just want some attention. Like they need any more of that. I mean, I've heard of some weird cases. Yeah, never say never. Crazy is genetic. You think she's some crack house? She's in some crack house now? Oh my god. Take the music. Okay, the music's fine. Okay. Haha, no way. Do we even have any? I wish. Oh! At least it'd be something fun to do. Ha 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 ha. Honestly. Hey. But she's like, for sure with the guy, right? The guy? You don't know? A bunch of people have seen them together. Some older dude, he's like 30 or something. Ew! You serious? Yeah, it's so trashy. I slowly walk behind my classmates as we head to the next lesson. It's irritating. Their conversation is ticking me off, I'm not sure why. It's not as if they are making sense. Oh! Hello, Jamie! Hello! We just started! The whole intro to the game was the protagonist talking about how the universe fine-tuned itself so that we can observe it, and that it's cute, and how the sun is cute for shining bright every day, even though it's not as big as other dwarf stars. This is Z.A.T.O. I love the world and everything in it. And now we figured we traveled back to class because I think we were daydreaming. And we found out a girl's gone missing. And that she's with like a 30-year-old guy. I'm gonna kill the sun, it's too hot, I agree. But then it'll be too cold and then everyone will freeze to death. Would you rather freeze to death or burn alive? I guess that's the question of the hour. Let's freaking go 25 stream streak. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. You can tank what? The heat or the cold? You can tank the cold? If so, both are impressive. I can tank it. Nah, I'm too much of a baby. If it gets too hot, I complain. Then if it gets too cold, I complain. But I would much rather have cold than hot, for sure. Okay. It's not as if they aren't making sense. It's not unusual for Ira to wander off somewhere on her own. I'm not treating this news with any real gravity. Really, I'm no better than them. There is a trace of worry in my head, but it isn't directed towards Ira. Instead, when I first heard about her disappearance, the thought that flashed into my mind was rather ugly. No, nobody will come to save me. What the hell? Gross. Regardless of what people are saying, and regardless of what I personally think, that's still a missing person. Her poor parents must be so worried. Just picturing it makes me feel glum. I'm not surprised Ira would just run off somewhere without telling anybody, but still. I really like the aesthetic of this game. And the music, oh, it's so good so far. Oh, it's so good. I never said I wouldn't bitch about it. I can just tank it. I believe you. I believe you. You would tank it and bitch about it. But by God, you would tank it. It's not like we've ever been friends. It would be stranger if I acted all torn up about it, right? She's just that kind of person. Always getting herself in trouble. Always hanging out in places she's not supposed to be at. They're right. This wouldn't be the first time Ira left for God knows where. But is it really true? The stuff they said about that older man. I've never even seen or heard anything like that. Even though this whole time... I suppose it's plausible, knowing how some girls are. Even so, I'd never thought Ira would be the type to be love-struck like that. Love-struck, huh? When I put it that way, then it's almost... yeah, it's almost definitely cute. You're in love. Forbidden love, too. Wow, I never have guessed. I never took that girl for a romantic. But she is a girl at the end of the day. And she does like those type of books. So perhaps... she was planning to elope all along? Oh, crap. Crap, it's all so complicated. I'm really torn on this, I really am. On one hand, it's super romantic. Such beautiful young love with no regard for what anyone thinks. It's so incredible. It's incredibly cute. She calls everything cute. I love it. I love it so much. The universe is cute, the sun is cute. But on the other hand, I'm really sad. It's selfish and it's dumb, but if Ira is really gone, it's like I've got nothing to hope for anymore. Girl, what do you mean by that? You still haven't told us what.
Hey, Shabina.
Huh?
You know anything about this?
No. Why would I?
Well, you two are pretty close, right?
Their whole group chuckles. We weren't.
No?
No, not at all.
Really? Really? Oh, shit! I thought you two were dykes.
I can say that. What?
They all erupt in laughter.
We weren't. We didn't even talk. Haha, buddy, you dumbass. Gachevskaya's screwing the old guy. She ain't like that.
I don't know. Some chicks swing both ways.
They do. Yeah, hi.
You never know these days.
Dark woke Vadim. Calls them dykes yet affirms bi people. Crazy. It's... Haha, look at her face. Chill out, Shabina. We're just kidding. Cheese.
Why are you getting so scared anyways? You really a lesbo or something?
I'm not. In my head,
I secretly am.
I only swing one way with a bat at this guy's skull repeatedly. Yeah, he seems kind of like a jerk off. I wonder how he'll get either killed or redeemed. I don't know which way this game's gonna swing. It is psychological horror, but I don't know if it's like in like realism or like some cosmic shit. I don't know. They just keep laughing. What can I even say to that?
Oh my gosh, my hair is in my face. Help me! Help me!
Okay.
No matter what I do, they just keep laughing. If Ira came in through the door right now and heard what they were saying, all hell would break loose. I mean, she only disappeared a day ago. She's probably just coming late today. She doesn't even know there's a missing report. Maybe she already left her lover's place. Maybe she's trudging through our snowy schoolyard as we speak.
Yeah, it looks like it's in Renpy. It's a really nice looking Renpy game. I like what they did with it. Yeah, if you can see I should probably save. If you can see the save, it's basically just a Renpy save. Shout out to Renpy. Shout out to Renpy.
No, she's already inside. She's already left her wet, puffy jacket in the cloakroom, and now she's going to the corridor. Up the stairs to the left. That's right, she's coming. She's gonna storm in any minute now. Right, that's it. I hear her, I can hear her footsteps. She's coming. Ira's coming.
What's with the face? You look like you're holding in a shit. She's totally a lesbo.
I'm not. I've never talked to her, I told you. The steps walk past the classroom. Now that they're closer, they don't sound like her at all. They never sounded like her in the first place.
Well, maybe not with her, but like, in general. Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, right, Shabina? Why's that?
Huh? I don't know.
Dude, look at her. Be real.
Haha, come on, don't say that.
What, you wanna be her boyfriend? Hey, Shabina, wanna go out with Igor? Oi!
What?
Come on, he's a great guy. Right, Igor? You treat her right. Piss off, man. I'm not doing this.
I bite my tongue. There I go again. Bad habit. It's not like it works anyway, so why do I keep doing it? Plop down at my desk and start mindlessly flipping through the textbook. I need to stop indulging fantasies like that. It just makes me feel stupid every time. If Ira came in through that door and beat them up right there and there, would it really help my case? They'd probably keep saying the same things behind her back. And to my face. I guess it really would be for the worse. Yeah, I shouldn't have wished for that. If Ira saw that, it would just add fuel to the fire. So it's a good thing that you didn't interfere. It's a good thing. It's a really great thing.
Interesting. Really great thing, huh?
At least those guys don't bother me for the rest of the day. Everyone's too preoccupied with gossip. I can't focus on studying either. I keep thinking. The last time I saw Ira, the teacher says her parents saw her leaving in the morning, but she didn't show up to class. That part's nothing new. Ira has always had a bad attendance record, so I assume she skipped as usual. And I went to see that man they talked about. Did she go to him right away? Because in that case, yesterday evening.
Yesterday evening? Go home, Azia. Ooh.
The teacher's office, was it? I'm kind of scared of going straight to the police. But I should probably report that. Not sure if it will be of any help. And for some reason, the idea of telling anyone what I saw, something about it doesn't sit right with me. But there's no logical reason for that. I need to get over myself. Sure, she's probably fine, I know that. Freaking everyone knows that. But if she's not, well, I'm gonna regret it big time. Oh, but I might also be tearing star-crossed lovers apart. If Yuri really ran away to be with someone that she cares about so deeply, away from society's ridicule, would it really be right to ruin it? Crap. I have to admit, I'm also a little judgmental.
I mean, it's really beautiful. I do believe that judging love like that is ugly, 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 but whenever I start to consider it closely, I just can't brush off how much older that man is. I just can't. Ugh, I really know better than the rest. Wait, that's it! So that's why I don't want to tell anyone about what I saw. It must be the good in me screaming, "Don't ruin their good fortune, they're probably so happy together right now. It's none of your business." Gosh, yes, that must be it. That explains everything.
Oh, that explains everything. Oh, girly pop. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, poor little baby gay.
Should I follow my heart then? Should I keep silent? It's not as if what I had seen will make a difference. It was kind of inconsequential. There's no point in telling anyone about it at all. It's not the kind of information that points to any particular location or culprit. Not that there is one. So let's keep silent, everyone will be happy. I'll be happy, the good irrational me will be happy, and the cold reasonable me will be happy as well. Yep. Good job, Asya. You solved it. It sure is nice to have a clean conscience. Well, no need to loaf around here any longer. Guess I better head home. Counterpoint! Counterpoint! What if, and bear with me here, what if Ira is actually missing? Despite all odds, there's always a possibility that she is in danger. If there's even the tiniest chance that my report will help in finding her, then that info is worth providing. And if she really did elope with her beloved, then my testimony won't change a thing. It's worthless at worst. That's true. If I carefully weigh the pros and cons, that off chance of Ira being in danger and my words being the key to saving her makes for a strong argument. Whoa, my words being the key to saving her. Wow, yeah! That would be so amazing! And then I'd come and visit her in the hospital? Oh no. And then I'd come and visit her in the hospital, and she wouldn't know how to thank me. She'd say, she'd say, "I told you to leave me alone, dummy." But then I'd just shake my head and respond, "It's nothing, it's just what I was just doing what I was supposed to." No, I gotta come up with something cooler. I'll need to think about that. Wait, why is she in the hospital? Do I hope Ira ends up in the hospital? Jeez, of course not. I don't need my freaking testimony to save her. I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with the love of, I hope my testimony is useless because she's already home. Or is calling home, telling her parents how happy she is with the love of her life. Okay. That's what I hope for. I just keep having stupid thoughts today. At least I know what I should do now. I've made my decision. I'm going to the teacher's office. Where was it again? I doubt they expect anyone to come. Probably look kind of silly. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, who cares? Walking. Down the staircase, to the right, down the hall. There, that's the teacher's office.
Whoa. Russian.
Oh? A girl. There's a girl standing there right by the door. I think I've seen her before. Is she an upperclassman? Our town is really tiny and so is our school. If I were a better person, I would know her name. She turns to look at me. I'm not sure what she is expecting, so I nod a little. Is there a queue?
A queue?
To the office?
Oh, oh no. I'm just waiting for someone.
Okay.
Hey,
What?
you're Asya, right?
Yes. How did you know?
That's kind of a loaded question. How do we know anything? I mean, it's not like we have lots of faces to remember here. You know me too, right?
Sorry.
Really?
That's what I was talking about. It's not that I don't care to remember everyone's names. I just don't know where other people get them from. They say that in tiny... They say that in tiny cities like this, everyone knows each other, but that's just not true. We learn about the people outside of our immediate circle through gossip or common friends. But I haven't made any new ones since the day Tulsi left. Gossip. Sure, sometimes I overhear my classmates chatting about this and that, but I don't like listening to them. I don't like their voices, so I try not to pay them too much attention. Wait, when I put it like that, it kinda does sound like my fault. My point is, when people regurgitate that idea of everyone knows everyone, the word everyone doesn't include me.
The name's Marina.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You got something to share about... Grachevskaya? Yeah, Grachevskaya?
How did you know?
What do you mean, how? We had an announcement, same as you. They told us to report to the teachers and all.
Ah, I see. For some reason, I thought they only broke the news to us, Ira's classmates. But it makes sense that they'd at least give the upperclassmen a heads up, just in case they happen to know her. Which means... you also know something about Ira?
Yep.
Ah, that's great! So you talked to the teachers already?
Sure did.
Wow. And what did you tell them?
Oh, that's between me and the investigation. You can't just spout info like that out in the open, Asaya. I was gonna say Asaya, but there's no other A. Asya?
The wall's got ears! Oh. I understand. Sorry.
Okay, well, you don't have to apologize.
Crap. I'm making an awful first impression. Not only did I not know her name like I was supposed to, but now I look like I don't know the first thing about vigilance. Who am I kidding? I really don't. I'll just go in then. Marina suddenly blocks my path.
Haha, no you won't.
I'm sorry?
You're not telling them anything.
She gestures with her finger to the tact of each syllable. Why?
Because...
A bad feeling stirs up in my chest. Please don't tell me it's gonna be the same thing as my classmates. Is this because I acted rude? I didn't mean to. Well, I never mean to. I just can't help it, can I? We just met and I've already managed to mess everything up. Damn it. I desperately search her face for signs of mockery. But weirdly, I can't find any.
I've been waiting for you.
Huh?
Surprised?
Of course I am. No, wait. This has to be some stupid ruse. I'm going to believe this girl and then she'll just laugh in my face about it.
I'm serious. Ira told me about you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, they talked about me? Oh,
I forgot that right click is bringing up the menu.
wow. I'm shocked Marina is being as friendly as she is, considering the kind of description Ira could give. Wait, does this mean she's a friend of yours? For some reason, I never thought about her having any, at least not at school. That was really presumptuous of me. I wonder what Ira is like when she's with friends.
I know you saw her yesterday. I figured you'd want to report it, so I ran here as soon as classes ended. I guess it'd be easier to catch you between lessons, but... I got so caught up in all of those stupid rumors. It kind of slipped my mind.
She knows?
But hey, what matters is that it all worked out.
So why are you stopping me?
Aha! Well,
Marina looks around the empty corridor before lowering her voice.
if you tell them about yesterday, you'll make everything worse.
Huh?
Let's not talk about this in front of the office. I thought you said K. Let's not talk about this in front of the office, okay? Come on, let's go.
I don't trust her. She takes a step back and beckons me with her hand. I'm not sure what she has in mind, but it doesn't seem like a prank. Still. Wait! I know Ira's probably fine, but isn't it better to play it safe? The faster we share all we know with everyone, the...
Quiet, you! I just said that we shouldn't talk about this stuff where the adults can hear.
What?
Marina grabs my hand and starts dragging me down the corridor. She's not exactly being quiet either. All of my stumbled protests sound so weak that they might be white noise to the other girl. Yes, I spent half of the day doubting whether I should report at all. So what? I carefully examined my options and came to my own conclusion. I deserve to see it through. I deserve to testify. But some part of me is relieved that the ultimate choice was made for me. I mean, that silly gut feeling I thought I overcame with reason has come out on top. So there was something to it in the end. So I was right, my heart was right. Sure, I can't actually know that, since I'm yet to hear what Marina has to say. But this can't be pure chance, can it? And if it's not, what does it actually hinge on? Did Marina show up because the world needed to stop me for the sake of something more important? Or did Marina show up because I subconsciously wished for something, for anything to stop me? Whatever it was, I guess I don't mind this after all. I think I'll stick to the grander narrative angle for the time being. The world bending itself to the will of some worthless gnat is a preposterous idea. But it wouldn't be the first time for me, would it? And the fact that the world, for any reason, has decided to guide me toward the right path. That's so endlessly sweet. Down the stairs to the lobby to the coat room. I don't resist anymore. Marina drags me along and I can feel my doubt turning to excitement. This is definitely the right path. This girl knows about Ira. I want to know more about Ira too. The whole wide world wants me to know.
My goodness. My goodness. Bro, I've never seen a protagonist love the universe so much. Oh, okay. I was like, where are we going? Title card. Oh, episode 1. Okay. There's multiple episodes. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh. What is this funky music?
Everyone is looking from Ira to Garen to the chair that just crashed on the floor next to the boy, barely missing him.
Huh?
Gachevskaya, the fuck? She insane? Somebody call the teacher.
Holy fuck, there's Ira. She's beautiful.
Not paying any mind to the commotion that has filled the classroom, Ira storms towards Garen. Her face is contorted with rage. Before he can react, she rips the notepad from his hand and slams it on my desk. I hastily grab onto it.
My god.
Read that again and I'll kick your teeth in. Huh? Are you nuts? Ira doesn't respond. For a second, she just glares at him, and turns around and stomps back to her desk. The classmates who were caught up in a laughing fit just a moment ago are now watching her in silent bewilderment. They scoot out of her way as she retrieves her bag, then heads towards the door. Crazy bitch. She ignores him. Grachevskaya, where are you going?
Bump.
Hey! Ira forcefully pushes past the teacher. You... Grachevskaya! What do you think you're doing? Your parents will hear about this! Her threat falls on deaf ears.
Oh my goodness.
Everyone knew Grachevskaya. She's always been like that, I think. No, not throwing chairs around. Ira had no regard for the rules that everyone's supposed to follow. I guess they'd call someone like her a problem child. Her parents got a lot of flack for it. It's only normal in a town like ours. Not just because of its small size, but because of its... let's say, exclusivity.
What does that mean?
Vorkuta Phi prides itself on its virtually non-existent crime rate. That's the natural consequence of nobody being allowed to enter or exit without a permit. You're lucky to be here, to have a salary higher than the national average, to have access to good people in the neighboring towns can't even dream of. Few get afforded such a privilege. Last time I checked, our population hasn't even hit 6,000.
Ooh.
So when people like Ira appears on this tiny society's radar, she's not just seen as a delinquent. She's a puzzling stain on a community that's meant to be spotless. Like a weed that sprouted in a painstakingly maintained flower garden. Of course, it's not as if she had appeared out of thin air. It's all in the family, they say. The blame falls on the people responsible. That is, on Ira's parents. And questions begin to arise. Why is Grachevsky's daughter behaving like this? Is there trouble at home? Do they believe this is acceptable? Do they not teach her discipline? Do they not understand how fortunate they are? They've been granted so much, yet they can't do the bare minimum in raising their own child. Do they really want to be here? Do we want them to be here? I've heard a lot of talks like that. I've heard more after Ira threw the chair at Garen. I didn't get why. Everyone was just having fun. And it was my fault for bringing the notebook anyway. I was hoping to write a little in the library once school was done, but my bag slipped and all the contents scattered on the floor. Of course they would get curious about it. Of course they'd want to read the silly things I wrote. It's not a big deal. It's not like I've ever taken poetry or drawing very seriously. Those are just fun distractions, nothing more. If people laugh, well, what's it matter to me? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't, but I still wanted to thank Ira somehow. She rarely shows up to school, and even when she does, she can just leave at random. I couldn't get a hold of her for a long time because of that. And also I was really scared. Ira has never as much as looked at me. Even when she lashed out at Garen, it was like I wasn't even there. But 2 weeks after the incident, it finally happened. We crossed paths. I went to the bathroom during some lesson, I think it was math. I came in through the door.
Holy shit! Holy aura! Holy aura!
And there she was, blowing white smoke through the half-open window. I didn't even know she was at school.
Oh. Hi.
Ira shot me a disinterested look.
Hi.
I awkwardly scuttled past her to one of the stalls. After closing the door, I realized I was so nervous I couldn't do any of my business. So I just sat there, thinking about how I should approach her. It's not like I had some long conversation or formalities in mind. I just wanted to say thanks. In theory, it should have been easy. But wouldn't that make me look like a weirdo too? Assuming she did all that for me. That would just make me look self-centered. I had no idea how much time had passed while I was in the stall. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds. But when I heard what sounded like her getting off the windowsill, I swung open the door.
Wait!
Huh?
I froze up. She stood next to the window, bag in hand. The cold draft wafted through her hair. I had to say something. I got this rare chance. The world gave me this rare chance to tell her what I wanted. What am I supposed to say? Thank you? After I just tumbled out of a toilet stall?
What?
She raised an eyebrow. I just stood there with my mouth helplessly open, as if I'd just gone mute, as if every word in the Russian dictionary got wiped from my brain.
Whatever.
No, wait! Please!
I took a step towards her and she jolted away like I were a leper. I didn't know what I should say or ask, I just knew I had to say something, even if it was the first thing that popped to mind.
What? What the hell do you want?
Isn't it cold?
Huh?
The windowsill. When you sat smoking there right by the window, I thought, weren't you cold like that?
Huh?
She blinks.
Not Really? Maybe a little.
I thought so.
Anything else?
No. I mean, yes, I'm sorry that you got in trouble.
Huh?
Well, I heard you got into a lot of trouble after that. You know, when Garen read my stupid poetry? I'm sorry for that.
She eyed me for several seconds,
Which to me felt like an eternity.
she then sighed and slowly flipped her hair back. And why are you apologizing? That had nothing to do with you.
Well, I guess not.
His voice was getting on my nerves.
I see. I looked down at the tiled floor. I knew that was the case, of course. It's not like I was hoping Ira jumped in to defend my honor or anything of the sort. I wanted to think her regardless of intent, but no matter how hard I thought and tried to word it, everything just came out sounding awkward or wrong. Why does this always happen? The soles of her boots squeaked against the floor. She spun around and walked toward the door, and this time, I made no attempt to stop her.
Your poetry isn't stupid.
Huh?
Oh,
I stood there dumbfounded. Did she just say that? Did I hear it right? Your poetry isn't stupid. Does that mean she likes it? Ira likes my poetry? Ira Krzyzewskaya? The bell rang and snapped me out of my short-term stupor. I shook my head. Right, I needed to get back to the classroom. I doubted Ira was going to be at the next lesson. I washed my hands from nothing in particular. No, poetry isn't stupid.
I do have to say, girl definitely has a crush on her, though. she definitely has a repressed crush on Ira. I'm sure that's supposed to be very obvious at this point.
Weeks passed. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then went to the library for a walk, and then, when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Huh? My notebook. I just left to get a snack from the cafeteria. Where did it go?
Oh, Shabina. We borrowed your notebook for a second. You don't mind, right?
It's fine.
Thanks. By the way, is this supposed to be you?
He lifts a scrap of paper up to me. Oh no. I forgot I left it in there. No. It's just a drawing.
Yeah? You sure? It really looks like you if you were pretty.
It's not me.
Whatever you say.
Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say none of your business if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I started doing it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets, killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. It's embarrassing to think about now. But... Ira! She just walks past me in the corridor. Not even a nod, not even a look in my direction. I guess I don't exactly stand out in a crowd, but... No, it's my fault for mumbling. I should have spoken louder. Even though it took all of my courage just to muster that much. Even though I definitely think she should have heard it. Hey, Vadim.
What?
remember when I gave you 50 kopecks? Can I have it back?
50 kopecks? What was that again?
Last Friday?
Jesus. You remember things like that?
Can I have it back?
Man, I don't even remember taking it. You sure you're not making this up? Maybe you gave it to someone else. Bro, not him gaslighting. Get this guy out of here.
No, it was you.
Jeez. I don't freaking know. It's half a ruble, Shabina. Who gives a shit? Yeah, why do you care? Yeah, why do you care so much? It's half a ruble. So petty. Probably just lost it or something.
My eyes kept snapping to the doorway. It's empty, of course. What am I waiting for? Even if she showed up, what would she do? Mug him in front of everyone? That would be really funny. Hey, stop thinking that. Maybe he really did forget. Who knows? I really shouldn't be upset. It's not that much. You could go grocery shopping with that, but it's not the end of the world. It's not exactly I'm not exactly starving. Lately, I've been eating too much junk anyways. Yeah. Maybe if I eat less of this stuff, my skin will clear up. That'd be nice.
Asya, you don't use makeup at all, right?
No, I don't. Oh my god, wait! So the little dots are acne! Oh, Asya!
Dude, I had some bad... I still, like, have some acne scars from high school, but I had really, really bad acne in high school. Super bad. Like, junior year, it just hit me out of nowhere. It just happens, bro. Your hormones change, and your body... And sometimes that's how your body reacts. My baseball bat, it hungers for dipshit blood. Who knows? Maybe we'll see him die. Who knows? Who knows?
No, I don't. We're not allowed to, though.
What are you saying? They allowed it last year.
Really?
Nobody's gonna send you home for it.
Oh, that's good, I guess.
Oh, they're girls? Oops.
These girls really talk to me. They're usually pretty nice, though. At least when they're not joking along with the guys. I think one of them likes Vadim? She laughs a lot whenever he says anything to me. I suppose we have very different senses of humor.
But you never tried it before, yeah?
Makeup? No, never.
Seriously? You're like 15 already.
14.
Oh, they're babies. Dude, Ira's the same age? Good God, Ira. Smoke it at 14, goddamn. Same thing. Gotta learn to do it at some point. Especially with that complexion.
Well, I'm not really...
Hey, how about we help you out?
Huh?
Yeah, just some light makeup. You'll see what it's like.
I don't know.
Come on, it's gonna be fun. You're gonna love it.
Alright, but...
Yay! Come here then.
I don't think people do unpleasant things on purpose. Nobody wakes up in the morning with the goal to make somebody feel bad. I really believe that. If someone is doing something hurtful, they don't fully understand it. So I shouldn't wish bad things on people who don't really know they're being mean. I shouldn't wish for Ira to appear and interrupt them, or to scream at them, or punish them, or anything. I can still hear everyone laughing as I run out to the corridor. I'm covering my face. I don't need any teachers seeing me like that. At least the toilet's closed so I can wash this mess off quickly. Ugh. I should stop falling for these pranks, but... Sorry. I left my face without thinking. Oh no.
The hell?
You were jerks away from me. I can't blame her. I must look like an insane person. Yeah, I look awful. God, I can't handle her looking at me like that. I'm sorry!
Huh?
I run past her. Run. I just need to get to the restroom. I just need to wash it off.
No, her crush saw her. No. So those kids who didn't wash their face growing up. Oh, okay. Well, tell me you still you still had great complexion, because that's how it usually is.
After about a month, reality had dawned on me. I kept telling myself that Ira's actions had nothing to do with me. She told me that much in no uncertain terms. She said that, and I kept repeating it again and again and again and again. But I didn't believe it. On some level, I still held on to the faint hope that Ira pitied me, that she cared about me for God knows what reason. No, really, what was the reason? Her lashing out at the classmate she found annoying, one who just so happened to make fun of me? Her not joining in? Her telling me that she liked my writings? She didn't even say that much. She said they weren't stupid.
Oh boy. Nah? Okay. You're fam then. Come in, you're fam. Face not clear squad. Dude, Lanny doesn't have to do shit for their face, and they're just like a perfect clean complexion. I'm like, God. How dare. Boy. Three coins clink against my desk.
20, 10. So he remembered?
There. Thanks for the unforgettable night. What the fuck?
Everyone around erupts and snickers.
Hey, you're a cheap deal. You free later? Nah.
Very funny.
Oh, please, Shabian, I get a sense of humor. Your face is dragging down the class morale. Haha, that's right. You're doing all us a disservice. Think of your classmates for once. What the fuck?
I let myself believe something would change. I thought about it as if I deserved it. As if I didn't have it good enough before. As if my life had any real problems. I was just being greedy, plain and simple. Getting my hopes up over some silly coincidence. It's all so stupid I can't help but laugh. Ahaha. That's okay. I know better now. I was being ridiculous. It's shameful to admit to, but better late than never, right? I got a little too caught up in my own little world. And hey, even if they didn't amount to anything, I could still appreciate those little encounters with Ira for what they were. Brief, but wonderful moments. I could reminisce fondly about the one time I looked out and saw Garen all scared and confused. Or that one time somebody gave my work a compliment, backhanded as it was. I could do that because everyone does that. Everyone has those little things that they look back on with a smile. It's beautiful in its own way, is it not? Our whole lives are a series of episodes, of good and bad. Doesn't matter if they grow into a bigger story, because each moment had a lot of merit on its own. It's something I should learn to be content with. It's something I've been perfectly content with until now. Until I decided that what I had wasn't enough. Speaking objectively, what is there to complain about? No, seriously. I live in the prettiest part of our vast country. I have a comfortable roof over my head in my own room. I have 2 living parents. I have wonderful hobbies to enjoy, paper to write on, books to read, TV to watch. I buy myself treats almost every day after I'm done with school. I have good grades and teachers tell me I have great potential. My classmates also recognize how studious I am. I help them with their studies when they ask me to. That's right. I've got classmates that I can always talk to. Guys I can laugh along with even if their jokes don't always land. Even if my sense of humor isn't the best. All of this, I have all of this. Right here, right now. Everything that a girl my age could ever ask for. So why did I act as if that weren't enough? Why the hell did...
You idiot!
Oh my god, look at her! Look at her cute jacket! Oh, it's so cute!
Why the hell do you always go along with some bullshit? I'm so...
Hold on, is this too loud? Okay, it's okay. Oh, the beat's kind of hard. Ira looks like she's going to slap me, but instead swings her boot against a snow hill. She then turns to me and starts roughly swiping clumps of snow stuck to my coat. My whole body feels slightly numb. When I start to speak, my voice comes out weaker than expected.
Ira, how did you know I was here? Doesn't matter. I heard that asshole Garen giggling about it. Can you stand?
Yeah. I clumsily get up. My limbs feel rigid. I know you shouldn't sit on concrete when it's cold. I wouldn't normally. But there was nowhere else to sit near the school's back entrance, and my legs were starting to get tired. I half-heartedly shake the snow off my skirt and tights. The flakes fall gently on the ground below. I look at Ira. Her face is... The word concern flashed in my mind, but I've already learned I'm no good at judgments like that. I shouldn't be presumptuous. It's a bad habit of mine. I shouldn't flatter myself. I shouldn't. But the question escaped before I managed to cut myself short.
So, why are you here?
What do you mean, why? I told you Garen was bragging about slipping you that stupid letter.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with you, does it?
As soon as I say that out loud, I realize I messed up. I really did. Now she's going to punch me. Ira's going to punch me for real. She's going to punch me and then never speak to me again. So cute! I don't even say sorry, I just brace myself for the incoming blow. Physical, verbal, I don't care. I've earned it.
No, not really. It doesn't concern me at all. It's just annoying.
Is that so?
Yeah, he pissed me off. And you pissed me off too. I don't freaking get you. You knew it wasn't real. There's no way you believed that, right? Right?
I didn't believe it. I'm not that stupid.
I looked down at the moist and crumpled letter I forgot I was still holding. It's the oldest trick in the book. A love letter prank? Really? Who would fall for that? I stare at that shriveled up piece of paper and something about its whole existence feels extremely sad to me.
You wanna burn it?
Huh?
I have matches.
Oh. No, thanks. It's wet, anyway.
I fold the letter and shove it into my pocket. It will get damp inside, but I don't care. I can't throw it away. A fake confession is still a confession in the end. Those words didn't choose to be written insincerely. It's okay. Even if this whole thing isn't real. I met Ira today. Ira came. After all these weeks of praying.
Oh my god, she's yearning so hard! Oh my god! Jesus! Ah! It hurts!
Ira came.
Thank you.
Smile at her. Even after I said I had come to terms with it. No, right as I was saying it to you, to myself, to the world, I knew that I was lying. I couldn't throw away that last dumb scrap of hope I had. That that small involuntary thought that crept into my mind whenever I felt slightly lonelier than usual. Even if it took so long, she finally came.
I didn't do anything, really.
Oh my god! Flustered. Ira's flustered. Is she flustered? Really? That's cute. That's just so cute.
Oh my god! Huh? What's with you?
Not right. I'm grinning like an idiot. Sorry. I'm fine.
Whatever. I'm going home.
What? Already? Ira gives me a quick once over.
You take care. Holy fuck, this is gonna fuel her for months!
Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh my god. We wave at each other and I watch her disappear behind the corner. I hesitate. Maybe I shouldn't... It feels like there's still so much I want to say to her. I don't know what or why, but I just know that it's a lot. I turn and walk a couple steps in the direction of my home. No. Change my mind. I run back. Crap, my legs are still so stiff. I turn the same corner Ira passed not even a minute ago. And she's already gone. I sigh. The snow here isn't deep enough to leave clear footprints. Not that I'd be desperate enough to follow. Why does she always leave in such a rush?
My god. Yeah, that's gonna fuel her for months, dude. The yearning is insane!
It's okay. My life didn't exactly change. I went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She had still attended classes, albeit irregularly. She always vanished during breaks. I don't know where to, and I wouldn't dare ask. Something told me she'd say none of your business if I did. And she'd be right. But even so, I kept imagining those scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school, or to the store, or just wandering the streets killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. And as naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it. Again and again. Walking and walking, praying and praying.
Tisk. I don't know if it caught that, but I tissed. Do you assholes ever shut up? Huh? This bitch.
Nobody saw Ira enter the class. Everyone was too busy whistling and laughing. And she caught me in a really dumb pose. Oh, that's on me. I wouldn't have chosen Dare if I knew she'd see me like that. Though choosing truth when playing with these guys, I'm not sure what's worse. Oh well. I'm saying all this, but I got what was coming to me. I chose to embarrass myself, and as I did so, I kept begging, wishing as hard as I could for Ira to appear. And so she did. And now, despite the overwhelming shame, I feel so happy that I might explode. Ira walks to her desk, barely paying me a passing glance. All the boys skirt out of her way. Only Garen doesn't.
Move. Nah. What's the rush? Come play with us too. Huh? Haha, dude, you serious? Come on. Have some fun for a change. Look, Shabina's having fun. Right, Shabina?
Please don't look. Yes.
See?
Ira doesn't flinch.
Out of my way. Or what? Gonna throw a chair at me? She did throw a chair at him. She's like, great idea.
To everyone's surprise, Ira calmly puts her back on the nearest desk. She starts digging through it without saying a word. Garen lets out an awkward chuckle.
What? Got a grenade in there or something?
She looks at him.
What? Oh, swish? Whoa!
Garen jumps back, bumping into another student.
What the fuck?
Everyone shifts away. What was that? Huh?
What the hell? You... Oh, shit! Whoa! That's not a knife. What is that? That's not a knife, is it? It looks like a protractor.
Something silvery shines in Ira's hand. It's
a bow compass. Huh.
a bow compass.
Is that... You serious?
She doesn't say anything. The room fills with low murmurs that quickly turn into jeers. Psycho nutcase crazy bitch. Ira lowers the compass and makes her way to her desk, looking unbothered. It's just like the last time. Ira sees me without acknowledging my existence. Maybe some onlookers, no, most people will think she didn't plan on helping me at all. And that's what I'm inclined to think as well. Yet, my unreasonable heart is still elated, and I'm getting some really silly thoughts. The 2 times when Ira lashed out at Garen were the 2 times she saw him laughing at my expense. That can't be a coincidence, right? Of course it can. It was only 2 times. 2 times and weeks apart. You'd be an idiot to think otherwise. Yes, I guess you're right. It's the only logical train of thought. I should agree. I would agree. If only...
I didn't do anything, really.
If only Ira didn't show up that day. It's been 2 weeks since then, and I haven't stopped playing that moment in my mind. Over and over and over and over and over. I didn't get sad about Ira ignoring me at school or anywhere anymore. Because in that moment, I got all the justification I could ask for. It was everything that I could have hoped for. But... I'm still a very greedy person. It's still not good enough.
My god. My god! My gay heart. Oh, little baby. Little baby gay. Oh, she doesn't know. Oh, she's just feeling. I love it. I love it.
I still keep looking for her when I'm out. It's almost ridiculous how hard it can be to catch a person in a town this small. So at some point I started to wonder. I saw my classmates regularly just out and about. Strolling along the main street, at the courtyard, at the community center, at the store, at the cafe. They weren't hard to run into. But it was as if Ira spent all of her free time at home. Which could be the case, but didn't sound like something she would do. From what I heard and could assume, she didn't have the best relationship with her parents. Spending hours on end in a home like that every day. No, I really doubt that. The other, more probable option was that she preferred the outskirts. Maybe she didn't want to be bothered? That sounded like her. Well, despite that being highly likely, I was hoping to do just that. Bother the heck out of her. Haha. I felt almost brave about it. Ira could totally get pissed. She could push me away. She could even attack me. Whoa. But for some reason, I really didn't think she would.
Why did she think that Ira would, like, hurt her? Oh, my poor baby. She always thinks that she's gonna hurt her.
My breath halted.
Oh. Hey.
Hi!
Oh god, I hit the right click button, sorry.
The vents near the research institute expel hot air. Nobody really goes here, aside from the staff coming out for a smoke. I never ran into any, but the ground here is littered with cigarette butts, so that's a safe bet in my book. Why is Ira here of all places?
Again? How many times can you buy into stupid pranks? He seriously sent you all the way here?
What? No! I didn't get any letters after that. I'm just taking a stroll.
A stroll? Here?
Yes?
Okay.
Ira gives me an incredulous look.
Do you, like, smoke?
No, I don't. Why?
It's a smoking area.
Ah! Yes. I know that.
You wanna try, then?
What? Smoking?
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you, but Asya, you could do an indirect kiss, Asya! Think of the stonks!
Okay. She shrugs.
Bah. Awkward start. I can't let it end there. I need to just... And what about you, Ira?
What about me?
Why are you here? Were you at the Institute?
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that?
My mom works here. She forgets her lunch sometimes.
Oh! You bring her lunch?
That's what I said.
That's so sweet!
Ugh.
It's really nice you look out for your mom.
It's whatever.
It's not. I know it's not. With all I've heard about her family, the fact that she still goes out of her way like that, it's really amazing. The thought of doing something like that for my parents has never crossed my mind. I mean, if I were told to deliver something, I would. But Ira's different. She wouldn't do something just because she was ordered to. She'd have to really care about it. Crap. That proves it. Ira and I weren't cut from the same cloth. But I spend my days looking for excuses to stave off the minute I have to come home. Ira is cooking, packing lunch, and carrying it to the edge of town. That goes against everything I've heard. But it makes so much sense. That's why I never see her on the street. That's why she doesn't have the time to sit at the cafe. That's why she doesn't idle away at the community center. That's why she's such a caring person. That's why I'm such a piece of trash.
No. Oh my god. Don't scare me like that, game. I get scared easily, game.
She only said her mom forgets her lunches sometimes. Lunches are prepared in advance. It doesn't take long to get to the institute, even if you walk from the other side of town. Yes, it's true. She'd still have plenty of spare time. This doesn't work. This explanation doesn't work.
What?
Ira walks back into the building.
What? Was it all in your head, my girl?
Do I really need an explanation? It's none of my business. I'm not so delusional as to believe we're close enough to share something like that. That'd be nice, but that's not how things work. Things work like this. When Ira's in the room, Garen doesn't talk to me as much. When she isn't, I wish she would be.
Your friend's not here today.
Who?
Who do you think?
Oh, she's not really my friend.
Your pitbull, then.
Pitbull?
Ha 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 ha! Hey, that's spot on! You can't make a harmless joke around that chick without her throwing a conniption fit. It's annoying shit.
You think we're friends? Well, not really. It looks like they've picked up on it. On Ira reacting like that to me being used as laughingstock. So it wasn't just me? It's not just my wishful thinking? That's nice to hear. Even if I still don't know for sure. It's the most comforting thing I've heard out of Garen's mouth to date.
At least she barely shows up. Yeah, they'll probably kick her out before New Year's with her attendance record. Good riddance.
That's right. Ira can't possibly be meeting the minimal attendance requirements. I don't know about her grades, but...
Wait, I don't think they can expel her. Huh? Why not? We're the only school in town. Where else is she going to go? Damn. Good point.
Phew.
Well, her parents can just send her away. You mean to another town? Yeah. To a relative or something.
What? No!
Oh man, now that you say that. Everyone, pretend to be surprised when that happens.
No! No. I hate how they're right. I hate that I can see that happening. Everyone talks about it. How Ira's a nuisance to her household. It's been like that for a long time. But still, she forgets her lunch sometimes. That can't happen! No! It can't! It's not fair! They can't send her away! She can't go, she's so nice, she cares, she does make me up for me, for her family, they send her away, that's so cool, they can do that! If they do that, it'll all be over. If they do, then I won't...
You know what?
It just started. I don't know what. I can't even call it talking. I don't know what it is, but that doesn't matter. Even if she just tolerates me, then... Oh, even if she doesn't want anything to do with me, I don't care. This can't happen. This physically cannot happen. I raise my head and look out the window. Snow is falling lightly on the yard. The dark pine branches sway under its weight. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra, far past the fences, past the mountain range, so far away that I can't picture it, so far away that my mind circles twice around the earth and comes back to the spot I'm sitting in. This world is way too gentle. It's been too kind to an ungrateful brat like me. So if I've earned this world's good graces, why can't a person so much more deserving do the same? What does a person like that have to do? And is there anything that I can do? A bird flies past the window. Ira.
What?
I'm really using up all my luck these days. Ira sits smoking in the girl's bathroom just like she did when I first talked to her. Some snowflakes blow into the room and stick in her hair. It's gotten colder. Maybe you shouldn't sit so close. I know you don't like going to classes much, but you can really get kicked out like that.
Is that why you came here? To tell me that? I know that. I'm not stupid.
I don't think you are. Do you just really not care? Everyone says that you'll get sent away. That your parents will send you to live with a relative. Is that true?
Probably, yeah. Of course it's true.
I knew it was true when I asked the question. Maybe if you just cleaned up. If you stop skipping now, then maybe you won't have to go. And if you're having a hard time with studies, I can help. We could go to the library or something and then...
There's 1 month left. It's not gonna work.
I get it. My voice is shaking. It's better if I keep staring at my shoes. It's okay. That's about what I expected. Of course I knew it's pointless to cram at this point. It was just an excuse. A selfish ploy to get some scraps of Ira's time before she goes. I wonder, did I do the same when Tosia moved away? It's only been 3 years, but now that I think back to it, it's all so hazy. I was a very different person then, I'm sure. At least I probably didn't humiliate myself like this.
Hey. Thanks.
No, I didn't do anything. It was a dumb suggestion.
It was nice of you.
Nice. Right. She doesn't know. She thinks I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. It's just not fair. She really is too good of a person.
Are you not going to the toilet?
Oh, actually, since you're here, have you seen anyone hiding a diary nearby?
Diary?
Yes. You know the one we use for classes? Maybe you've seen something like that lying around?
Ira's expression darkens.
Don't worry, we were just playing a game. I guess the guys got a little carried away. I've checked the whole class in the quarters. It's probably somewhere really obvious, but I'm just no good at that kind of stuff. When I hid Ira's pencil case, they found it right away. She throws the cigarette butt out the window and hops off the windowsill. Without saying a word, Ira storms past me, but I grab onto the edge of her dress just as she's about to leave. Wait! I said it's fine! We were playing a game! Really? Please, don't get into more trouble because of me.
I wasn't going to.
Huh?
I have an idea where it is. It was Garen, right?
No, Shurikov.
Same difference.
Whoa. She walks out to the corridor, I tag behind. I'm not sure what place Ira has in mind, but it becomes immediately clear when she makes a sharp turn to the right. Wait, serious? She swings open the door to the boys' restroom and loudly marches in.
Yeah!
No. Some poor guy tumbles out, almost colliding with me. Nah, sorry! We're sorry! He turns and shakes his head at me in disbelief. I mean, what's there to say? I follow Ira to the bathroom. Ugh, the smell is so much worse than this one. I look around and see Ira's hand reaching above one of the stalls. Ah, there it is. My diary. Right by the tiny window at the top. Ira steps on the toilet bowl. Please be careful!
I'm fine.
She grabs onto the flush tank secured way above. Then, using it as an anchor, she reaches for the windowsill.
Catch. Pap.
I clasp the diary in my hands. It's really been here all along. I look up at Ira, who's now awkwardly trying to get down. Wow, thank you!
Yeah.
What?
Bam!
Ira almost loses her balance, but jumps just in time. The bowl makes a loud clang as she hops off.
Whoa.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
You think it's broken?
No, I didn't see anything.
Huh? But...
Why would I be in a men's toilet? Gross.
I see.
And why would she be in there? There's no reason to be in there.
Thank you again.
Mm-hmm.
How did you know it would be in the boys' room?
You think sure I could go into the ladies' room?
No. I suspected they put it there. I just didn't have the courage to enter.
You can't keep doing this.
I know. I should have checked there from the start. Instead of running around the whole school like it...
No. You can't keep going along with it.
It was just a game.
It wasn't.
No, really. We were just playing around.
Bullshit! You know damn well what they're doing! They're not your friends!
I never said they were.
Then why don't you tell them to piss off? For once in your life!
I can't.
You like being a victim that much?
It won't get any better if you keep doing this. It'll only get worse.
It's not that bad. And I wouldn't... I can't. I can't just say something like that to them. I'm sorry.
Why the hell not?
Well, it wouldn't be right, and...
For the love of...
It's not like I never tried it before. But when I say something, they just make fun of me. And nothing changes.
So freaking what? Who cares what they say? Just don't bother with them.
I'm not like you. I can't just do that. I can't act like I don't care when everybody's laughing. I can't look people in the eye like that. And when I go along with it, at least they talk to me. And I know you're okay on your own, but I...
So what's your plan?
Huh?
That's it? You're gonna spend the next 3 years like that? Seriously.
She exhales sharply. She doesn't even look annoyed anymore. I get that. I'm also disappointed in myself.
Asya,
Yes?
you know I'm leaving soon.
That's right. I understand what she's getting at. The unspoken rule Garen and his friends have been sticking to, holding themselves back when Ira's around. The real cowardly reason I'm so terrified of her going away. I don't know what to do. Why can't I stop? The hand she's been dealt is so much worse than mine. But here I am whining and clinging to her like a leech. I should be the one helping. I should be the one telling Ira to get her act together. And yet, I can't think of a single thing to give her.
Write me a poem.
Huh?
A poem.
Why?
Wait, does she like her too? Oh my god. What kind of question is that? Because I liked him.
Oh my god! Oh, really? You liked them? You liked my poems?
Why else would I ask?
That's... Thank you very much! I mean... Yes, of course! I'll write one, do you want it to be about something, or... Maybe in a specific meter?
I don't care. Anything.
Alright! I'll think of something then. I'll try.
Yeah. You do that.
Ira checks her wristwatch.
I gotta go. See you around, I guess.
Already? Yeah. Alright. See you around.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She waves her hand and leaves. I watch her walking down the empty corridor. Empty. I've really stayed in school for way too long. The shadows stretch along the hallway, tall and dark. My heart is pounding. I should get going too.
Holy Yuri gem. Holy Yuri gem. Is it gonna go all the way up until the night before she was missing? Oh, my life didn't exactly change. Oh, okay. Doing it again.
Went to school the same way. I sat through the lessons, then went to the store, then to the library for a walk, and then when it got dark, I headed home. Day after day. Sometimes my classmates joked around with me. Whenever that happened, my thoughts involuntarily drifted to Ira. She still attended classes. She vanished during breaks. I never asked where to. I kept imagining scenarios in my head. Not just when I was being laughed at. I did it when I was walking home from school or to the store or just wandering the streets killing time. I kept thinking about how funny it would be if I bumped into Ira. I thought how interesting it would be if we talked. I even tried to stay out longer. I started to take new routes. And as naive as it was to behave that way, I kept doing it.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I have a sneaking suspicion that all these moments aren't real. The only real, actual real moment was her, helping her. Well, it was her in the classroom, obviously, and then her helping her with the note. Oh, I'm scared. Oh?
Ira! Hi! What are you doing here? Ira points to her cigarette. Oh no, I mean, what are you doing at the center?
Came to return some books. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Oh, help me.
Oh, so you go to the library. What were you reading?
Stuff.
You don't want to say?
You won't like it.
Huh? Why not? Ira looks like she's really weighing down on the pros and cons of exposing me to her taste in literature. Did she read something she shouldn't? Maybe she thinks it's too dark or crass for someone like me. It's kind of unfair though, isn't it? You know, the other week I finished The Plague. By Camus. Camus?
Never read it.
It's about a physician trying to save a town from an epidemic. It's very visceral. But I enjoyed it a lot. Not sure I agree with the message, though.
Yeah? What was it?
It was, basically it's that evil is an inherent part of life. You can try warding it off, but it'll never be for good. And even if you do good things in times of crisis, there will always be some greater force spiking your guns.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Huh?
I guess there are some okay people in the world. But there's a lot more dirtbags.
Really? That's a pretty depressing way to look at it.
That's how it is.
I don't know if I agree. At least I've never met someone I'd call a dirtbag.
You serious? Garen's right there.
Garen? Well, he's not that bad.
Uh-huh.
Really, I don't think he means it. I'm sure everyone is trying the best they can. Most people wouldn't want to cause anyone pain, right? I think that's something Camus and I can agree on.
Yeah, right. If everyone's so nice, where's all that greater evil coming from? You think it's some natural phenomenon?
No, of course not. There are things we perceive as painful in the moment, and there are really horrible, awful things happening every day. But I don't think that's right to call them evil. Evil's intentional. Those things don't come from bad intentions. Sadness, loneliness, misunderstanding, fear, but not evil. There was this famous judge. Is it Dionysus? Dionysius? Dionysius. Okay, Dionysius something. From ancient Greece, I think. Anyway, he said evil is not a being. For if it were, it wouldn't be totally evil. Evil has no place among being.
Okay. So Hitler's not evil? So Hitler's not evil. Oh god. Clicked so hard.
That's a rather extreme example. But it's not like he was born that way, was he? I mean, it wasn't his natural quality, I don't think.
Oh my god, I keep hitting the scroll wheel. So, the point still stands. He grew up and became evil as hell. Evil exists and it's freaking everywhere. Just cause there's a reason for it doesn't make it better.
Of course not. I just don't like when it's described as something omnipresent.
Omni what?
It's like... It doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, we aren't born with some big evil force inside us. I doubt the universe is any different.
What? The universe ain't a person. Of course it's different.
Well, yes, it's not. I know that. But it is a kind of being, right? I mean, since every being is pure by default, so is the universe. Because it's the idea of being itself, right? And, I'm not making any sense, am I?
Bro, I don't care. She's making perfect sense to me. We have the same ideal. We have the same ideals. What's the idol? Nope. Anyway, you're not.
Sorry.
It's whatever. About what I'd expect.
What does that mean?
You're weird. You say weird things.
For a second, I feel a lump rising in my throat. But then I realized something. Ira doesn't look annoyed with me. In fact, it's like she's not repulsed by me at all.
I don't really get it, but it must be nice being able to think that way. Like everyone's good deep down. Like nobody would ever hurt someone on purpose. That's a sweet world you're living in. How do you do it? If I were you, I'd be angry as hell.
Aren't you pretty angry already?
Angrier.
Whoa. Even angrier.
Yes. I'd be 100 times as pissed.
Scary.
You bet.
I mean, like, okay, the one thing that does differ is that, like, I believe... Hold on, getting on my soapbox for a sec. I believe in the fact that everyone is born as pure. I believe in nurture versus nature. I believe in nurture. I believe a person's circumstances shape who they will be and are as a person. And there's always a choice to decisions that you make along the way with it. Right. But like, I think that, like, obviously with nurture, like, depending on people's circumstances and how they choose to, you know, go about them, they're gonna, like, they're probably gonna end up to be a bad person. There is evil out there. Like, there's just, like, not... like, it's... You can't just say there's not any evil. And, like, people don't hurt people not intentionally. Or people don't... I said that weird. That people don't hurt people... What? I can't even say it right, dude. But people do hurt people intentionally. That happens all the time. So, I feel like it's really idealistic to believe that, you know, when there's no way that people can hurt people intentionally, because it definitely is. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both, I think. Either way. I'm gonna read now.
Imagine Ira throwing 100 chairs. 100 chairs flying towards 100 Garens. Chairs flying, boat compasses swinging. Ira's like a...
Okay, research time. What the fuck is that? Bodhisattva? Oh, as an awakened being on the path to Buddhahood. It has a lot of arms. Interesting. Girl, what do you know about Buddhism? What do you know about Buddhism?
Dozens of hands, half are for holding furniture, half are for stationery. A halo of chairs and compasses. A halo drawn with a compass. Every new compass draws another halo. 100 times more compasses. 100 times more compasses. 100 times more halos. You're surrounded by 100 halos. We talk for a little while longer. Just idle chatter while she finishes her smoke. Tell her about some of the books I have recently read. my impressions, my interpretations. I'm not exactly used to sharing those, so my thoughts come out sounding dumb and crumpled. She keeps listening, though. Every time I say something, I search Kira's face for signs of boredom. Maybe I'm just not looking hard enough, but I can't find anything of the sort. Oh, jeez. I feel so happy I might die. Oh, it's so cute.
I gotta go.
She puts out her cigarette butt. Oh, really?
Yeah, plans.
I understand.
But, some of those novels sounded kinda interesting. I'll check them out if I don't forget.
Really? Please let me know if you do. And, sorry for that stupid philosophy talk.
Can you shut up with the freaking apologies? I just said thanks.
Sorry. So cute. Yuri gives me a look so threatening I cut myself off. Right. I hope you enjoy them? She nods in approval. Phew.
Oh, and the books I read. They were
Yes?
Angelique.
Huh?
By Anne Golan.
And Angelique? The romance series?
Wait, Angelique? Wait. Is that for real? Oh my god. Wait. Crazy. This is Angelique is real. Oh, slay. Dude, I only know I got flashbacks because Angelique is also an old ass like anime I watched as a kid. I was like, wait, what? Oh man. Okay, well then the series came out in 1956, so I think we have our time period.
It's historical. It's not just lovey-dovey stuff, you know?
I know, my mom really liked them. They seem wonderful. I never got to reading them, and I didn't really expect you to be into...
They're fine. It's not like I'm a huge fan or anything.
You're not?
It's just that if you want to read something historical or whatever, they're all right.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Oh.
Yuri looks like she's about to say something else, but then turns on her heels and stomps away.
See you.
Yes, see you around! Yuri disappears down the street. There she goes again. My body leans against the frigid wall. My legs are weak. We talked. Yuri and I really talked. I never would have guessed. It was even nicer than I imagined. And I had no idea. So she likes books like that, huh? Yuri likes novels like that. It's so wonderful. It's really, really wonderful. Every new thing I learn about her is more wonderful than the last. I need to meet with her again. I want to talk more. Maybe next time she'll tell me a little more about herself. It kind of feels like I hogged the entire conversation now that I think back to it. That was really self-centered of me. Next time I'll have to ask Ira more questions. I'll ask her more about the books she likes. And maybe we could talk about movies? I wonder what her favorites are. Does she also like romance films? That would be cute. I usually prefer detective films, but I really enjoy all kinds of movies. So if she wanted to watch something, maybe we could even go to the cinema? That could be so much fun. It's been a long time since I've gone there. I need to see her again. She skips even more often than before. No point in keeping up with classes if you're getting expelled anyway. I guess that's Ira's modus operandi. To some degree, I understand it. But I still wish she showed her face from time to time, if only for one lesson. We probably wouldn't even talk if she came. It's not something we ever do in class, so I don't expect anything in that regard. Just seeing the back of her head would be enough.
What's with you, Shabina?
Huh?
You're all smiles. Finally taking my advice to heart?
What advice?
Now looking like you're about to hang yourself for a change. It's great to see you, really.
Yes. It is great.
We're so proud of you. How about brushing your hair next? That grin makes you look like a basket case.
Thanks, Vadim.
Asya! Oh, baby.
I'll do that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Not what you expected, huh?
He grabs my English notebook off the table.
Payment for my services.
His friends chuckle along. I couldn't care less about that. Even though she isn't here today, I don't mind. I know we're going to see each other soon. I'm going to do everything to bump into Ira again. I'll walk the whole town up and down so that we see each other. I'll scour every corner of this place to find her. Perhaps I'm being overly reliant on the universe's kindness. At the end of the day, even if I walk all the possible routes, there's no guarantee I'll run into Ira. But I want to believe. No, I'm convinced the world is merciful. So if I try my hardest, maybe my efforts will be rewarded. Of course, it's an entitled way of thinking. But there's so little time left. Too little time. I need to make the most of it. I'll make as many memorable moments as I can while Ira's here. I'll make every encounter count. I'll fill this measly scrap of time with wonderful things. Ira! Hi!
Oh, Jesus, it's you.
She sighs with a mixture of relief and irritation. I barely hold in a giggle. I'm so glad to see her. It worked, it really worked! I spotted Ira between the rows of garages in the edge of town. She was crouching down by the wooden wall, hugging a thermos with one hand and holding a cigarette in another. What are you doing here?
What does it look like?
Meditating? Wrong answer. Ira shakes her head and looks back at the ground. Huh. The rush of joy that had washed over me when I first noticed her began to dwindle. Now that I take a closer look, I don't think I've seen Ira curled up in this way before. Everything about her posture screams exhausted. But why out here? Are you okay? She mutters something. Huh?
Hang on me.
What was that? I didn't quite catch it. I take a tentative step towards her, but Ira's scowl stops me dead in my tracks.
You spying on me now?
What? No! I was just walking here.
At a garage lot?
Yes. She gives me a look of such contempt it sends a shiver down my spine. Why? I'm not lying. Really. I always take these walks after school. And going the same route gets boring over time, so sometimes I go through here. Or through the barracks. Or a couple times I even went to the helipad. You know, the one that's over there. As I speak, I see Ira's expression slowly change from disdain to confusion. This isn't right. He talked so nicely just a few days prior. Why then? Did she hear something bad about me? From who? don't think she'd believe a word of Karen's. I mean, I usually stroll along the main street, or near the community center, but it'll get colder soon, you know? So, it's better to enjoy the outdoors while you can, right? I just keep speaking, hoping she'll stop being mad at me. I need to keep going, I need to keep talking because that's what I wanted to do with her. I wanted to talk, and so I have to, because I just can't waste this moment. I can recover from this, I can cheer her up, we'll clear everything up, and she won't think that I'm some creep. I just can't stand it. I can't bear having her glare at me in silence. And, you know, the views are really great here on the outskirts. And the sky is bigger, and you can see way into the tundra, and what I mean is, I didn't think you'd be here. That's a lie. Oh, more of a half-truth. I hoped she'd be here like I hoped she'd be wherever I went. It's just that this isn't what I imagined at all. Not after our last meeting. Not after everything. She's just staring at me. For a moment, her eyes soften, and then she closes them as if just looking at me was wearing her out. She takes a drag and turns away from me.
God. Can I be alone for 5 minutes?
I'm sorry. I wait for her to respond with something like, "Why are you apologizing again? Cut it out." Or even just whatever, it's fine. But she doesn't say anything. I'm sorry. I'll be going then. Goodbye.
Silence. I walk away. Cold wind blows in my face. The mounds of snow on garage roofs look smooth and soft. When blizzards hit, they'll get completely buried. I'd like to have a snow hill form over me too. They look cozy. Actually, I wonder what Ira carries in her thermos. I guess tea would be the obvious answer, but what if she's one of those people that like to have some warm soup with them? That would be cute. I should have asked her about it. I feel like I'm going to cry.
Was that the last time they met? Hey, you got any plans for New Year's?
What plans? I'll be with my folks.
No, I mean after that. My sister's going to a party with my sister's going to party with other upperclassmen.
Oh, you serious? Think we could sneak in?
No way, I don't want to hang out with her.
Man, come on. You're gonna have these older girls there too, right? The ones from grade 10.
Oh, I bet Mishina will be there.
Why don't she talk to you?
Hey, you don't know that. I said we're not crashing anything. They won't let us in anyway.
Ugh, that's true. Where are we going then? Whose place?
Not mine. We've got Grandma coming over. I can't host. You?
Me neither.
Vadim?
No way. He's kinda tired recently.
Really?
Yeah. It's whatever though. Work stuff, I guess.
I hear ya. My mom's also out of it. All the adults are pretty stressed, huh?
Figures. It's the end of the year.
Right. It's almost New Year's. It's a shame, but I don't feel festive at all. I'll need to help Mom decorate the house. Should I remind her about that? Feels like all of us kind of forgot about the holidays. At least I did. Well, maybe I didn't really forget. The end of the year has been looming in the back of my mind, but not as cause for celebration. All I could think about were the days counting down to the moment Ira would move away. Ira. She's absent again. I'm not surprised.
I wish that I could clear things up with her. I'm not sure how, but I have to. Maybe I should apologize again? What for? Did I really do something so wrong? I guess I've been pretty annoying, but... I don't know anymore. I need to think of something that could cheer her up next time we meet. Will more apologies really cut it? Probably not. She'll just get more annoyed. Then maybe a small gift? That might be weird, though. And I won't get any more allowance until next week. What could I even buy with the spare change? Maybe a little treat will do? A waffle? Would she like a waffle? The hell? She's not a freaking dog! Why does my mind always go to some weird place with her? God, I could just shut up. Focus on something else. It's just so difficult to do these days. Difficult. But I've got to try. There. A little clearer. I see the sidewalk a little bit better. The buildings, the sky, the lights. Everything around is friendly. Everything is beautiful. That's great. Those are great things to look at and think about. Though perhaps I shouldn't breathe so deeply. You can really get sick from this. It has been getting colder after all. My usual routes have been getting harder and harder to finish. It's not just the temperature. The paths on the outskirts get snowed over, so trudging through them tires me out really quickly. The winds are picking up too. Even when I cover myself up with the scarf, it feels as if my face is being pelted. I'm not meeting anyone out here in this weather. I should have gone to the library today. What time is it? Maybe I can still make it. Closes at 6, so... No, for sure not. Oh well. They've already begun putting up New Year's decorations. Everything's lined with lights. Oh, and there's a pine tree near the community center. It's so tall. And bare for now. Well, I like it as is. The way that snow rests on its branches makes it look so mighty. Alright, I'm getting into a bit of a festive mood. Wish the frost weren't so prickly, then I'd look around some more. The streets are empty, save for a couple of adults I saw walking down to the bar. Hard to imagine there would be a lot of people out on an evening like this. So why have I been meandering around like I've got nothing better to do? Every answer to this is embarrassing.
Era.
The inside of our apartment block is warm and muddy orange. There's no elevator, but then again, it's only 5 floors. I make my way upstairs. An idea is forming in my head. An obvious solution to the problem I've been having. It's perfect. I have the perfect plan for the evening. There's our door. It's kind of uninviting. That's just my opinion. I bet Dad's guests find it quite welcoming. Though, judging by how quiet it is, I turn the key and enter.
Finally, you're home?
The only sound is the faint muttering of the TV coming from the living room. Yes, thank God, no visitors today. I hang my wet coat up to dry, take off my shoes, and quietly go down the corridor. Hi, Dad.
Hello. Hello.
I don't even stop to peek into the room. I won't see anything I haven't seen before. At least tonight seems like it will be calm. What the hell? I wash my hands. When I exit the bathroom, I hear a soft voice from the kitchen.
Out with friends again?
Mm-hmm. Hi.
Mom nods her head, staring in front of her.
She's smoking again. I go in and open the window and then turn on the light. She squints from the sudden brightness. You want some tea? I'm setting the kettle. She shakes her head. I sit opposite her and wait for the water to boil. She's not saying anything and neither am I. It's not awkward, per se. I just pick at the oilcloth and sweat away the smoke that occasionally drifts in my direction. We're both used to this kind of thing in our own way. Even so, I go to my room as soon as I fill up the teapot.
Dude, what the hell? Oh my god. Her parents are alive, but bro, where are they? They're absent. I'm not even there. Hello? Anyone home? Anyone home? What the fuck?
I don't like locking myself in here. I do it every time, and every time I'm swarmed with nasty thoughts. Can't even spend some time with your own mother. You run away from her even though she has had it so hard. So hard. You traitor. Brat. Ungrateful filth.
Dude, who? Oh my god, my little baby, who is telling you these things? Who is calling you that? That's the only reason why you have it in your head. Oh my god, is it your dad? Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's a kind of self-flagellation that goes nowhere. Do I think that if I badmouth myself enough, I'll be forgiven?
Oh no. Oh, come on. No. Oh. Uh-oh. Asya, stop it. You're becoming too relatable. Stop it.
This happens every time and changes nothing. It's pointless. So I direct my attention elsewhere. What was I going to do? Oh, right! I pick up a pen and start flipping through my notebooks. Ira asked me to write a poem. Just thinking back to it makes me so giddy. She said it. She told me she liked it. Ira likes my poems. Nobody has ever said that to me before. Well, Tosia did. But that was years ago. That poem. The one that Garen read. What did she like about it? Maybe I should have asked. Where was it? That's it.
Are we gonna... Oh!
Не рви наряд свой белоснежный и спи спокойно. Только я буду царапаться и биться.
Yep, I get it.
Пусть себе искрится.
Totally understand it.
И пусть летят по небу птицы, и светит бледная заря.
Totally get it. I 100% understood. Oh, okay.
Oh, damp black earth, do not hold me so tenderly. Do not tear your snow-white attire, and sleep peacefully. I will scratch and I will beat, but frost will still glimmer, and birds will still fly across the sky, and a pale dawn will still shine.
That was perfectly timed.
It's so lame. I can't blame them for laughing. If anything, Garen was too nice. At least she liked it. For some freaking reason, Ira liked it, so maybe it's not all bad. Maybe I can make something worthwhile. At least worthwhile in Ira's eyes. That's all I really need. She got angry at me the last time I saw her. I don't know why. I mess up a lot. I really mess up a lot. I thought she has a bad mood. I thought she was in a bad mood. I thought she was in a bad mood because of me. But, I definitely didn't help. But now I will. Maybe if I do this, she won't be so mad anymore. I've been really trying since that day. The day she helped me with the diary, I mean. I've been trying, but I just can't get the words to flow right. Today, though, I really want to do this today. I think I can do it. I'm like a kid that only does their homework when their parents yell at them. Don't even know when she will show up to school again. Bumping into her on the street is a tough bet, especially with this weather. Well, I'll try anyway. I've got nothing to lose. It's the worst case scenario. Appreciating gorgeous scenery? Oh, heaven forbid. I'm gonna enjoy this to hell and back. And when I hand that poem to Ira, then it will all be worth it.
Oh, she writes poetry. Oh my god. She's just like me for real, for real. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Ow. My wrist is tired. I'm gonna totally wear down this poor eraser at this rate. I've gotta remember to buy a new one. It's just a bit annoying. Even though I ask my classmates to be more careful, they always forget about it. I didn't used to do that before, but now whenever I lend a textbook to someone, I specifically ask them not to doodle in it. Despite that, they always come back with crude drawings all over. I can't hand them back to the library like that. And I'll get in trouble if a teacher sees it. I lean back in my chair. A week. That's how long it has been since I've last seen her. It's not exactly new for her to skip for several days at a time, but a whole week. Nobody else seems to be bothered, though. I shouldn't be either. It's not her job to be my, I don't want to call her pit bull. Either way, it's nothing new. Nothing new, nothing bad. Maybe Ira is taking in the town she's grown to love. Who knows when she'll return here after she moves out. I get that. I would do the same. But still, I just wish I could see her. Is she still mad at me? I really hope not. But if she is, I have just the thing to help it. That's right. It's done. I wrote Ira a poem. I wonder how she'll react. I wonder if she'll like it. I really hope she likes it. Maybe she'll smile. But what if she gets flustered? That would be so cute. I want to see her make that face again.
Oh, Snow.
I keep walking around. I don't really expect to see her at this point. It just feels like a duty I need to fulfill. Like a soldier patrolling the streets. Whoa, that sounds pretty cool. And it's not like the weather is harsh all the time. Real colds will settle in a couple of weeks. The wind can get annoying after a few hours, but aside from that, it's bearable. It's pretty. It's all good. The main road. The 2 residential streets. The community center. The helipad. The garages. The parking lot. The school. The stadium. The research center. The kindergartens. Barracks. I've seen it all 1,000 times. Perhaps somewhere deep down I am a little tired of this view. But I can't hate it. And I can't pretend like I won't miss it when it ceases to exist. When I finish school, I'll go to university. I'll tell everyone I'm from Forkuta, not Forkuta 5. Because Forkuta 5 does not exist. People from Forkuta 5 do not exist.
What?
The ones outside will ask me something about Vorkuta, the real Vorkuta, and I'll answer with zero hesitation. If I can do that, I wouldn't be allowed to leave at all. To leave Vorkuta 5, you have to deny its existence. I have to deny its existence no matter how much I want it to exist. I have to deny. I have to. I have to.
Dude, what the hell?
But it's tough. So tough that I'm not sure I'll ever manage. Realistically, I'll probably slip up and blurt out something incongruent. I do slip up a lot. I hope I'll get better at it by then. Maybe I should stop. I lower my scarf and take a big breath. Ouch! I'm seriously gonna catch a cold from this. Ugh. At least my head feels really clear. I look up and see the familiar purple-gray of northern twilight. No, not twilight. Today is the first day of this year's polar night, so I won't see the sun until the tail end of December. It's nothing too bad. Personally, I don't mind the dark. Some people seem to get really depressed during this time, but I'm not one of those. If I stay out for just a little longer and wait for the clouds to clear, I'll see the stars come fully into view. It's a beautiful sight, especially from here, from the barracks. Far better than that dinky sliver of sky I'd see from my apartment windows. Wish that I could stick around for longer, but it's getting too cold. I start making my way back. Decrepit rows of worker housing disappeared behind bigger and better homes. There's that old playground just around the corner. That's right. We used to go there all the time with Tosia. Even back then it was kind of unpopular. They built a newer one just 5 minutes away, so we often got to have the whole thing to ourselves. I guess that's why we liked the place. Somehow today feels quieter than ever. I can hear a faint clinking sound as the wind passes through the swing-set chains. I slow down. There is a figure sitting on the frozen merry-go-round. A drunkard? No, we don't have those kinds of people here. At least not out and about on the streets. And the frame doesn't seem like it belongs to a man either. I approach, gently making my way through the snow. My Valenki sink into it with almost no resistance, almost zero sound. When was the last time we've had snow this soft? I don't remember. But perhaps I've stopped noticing the crunch of ice under my feet. Perhaps it's me being too focused on the person I've now recognized. It's Ira.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Why are you crying? Oh, she looks bad. Oh. Oh no.
She's hunched over, elbows on her knees, hood down despite the cold. Her hair is tangled, half wet from the snow. What is she doing out here? Smoking or... Huh? I stop a few meters away. Ira is letting out quiet, gasping sobs. Ira?
No.
She looks up fast as if jolted awake. Eyes red and puffy, face raw from wiping at it with her sleeves. There's a bit of snot in her upper lip.
What? What do you want?
I don't know what to answer. What do I want? All I can think about is how I've never seen a person look so small. Ira swipes at her eyes again and stands. She stumbles a little, trying to regain her usual posture.
What? Another one of your hangout spots? Damn creep.
Her voice cracks halfway through.
Well, enjoying this show?
I slowly shake my head. No, I just saw you. Ira rubs her nose on her sleeve again. Her hands are shaking.
Then go back to wherever the hell you came from. Go home. Asya, this isn't for you.
Take a small step forward. I want to say something, anything, but my head draws a blank. Before I can squeeze out a single word, Ira turns around and stumbles through the snow, away from the playground. I can't even muster the courage to call out to her, let alone follow. I simply watch as Ira vanishes into the alley. If not for her footprints, I'd believe she was never even there. What the heck? The snow keeps falling. A feeling I've long forgotten swells inside me. I've learned to not acknowledge it, so it got buried many layers deep. The hollow space inside my chest grows darker. The sky is full of pinpricks. The world is looking down on me, but not in the way other people do. It's kind and gentle, and I don't feel small under its gaze. Its eyes are pure and tender.
Was that the last thing that she said to her? Oh my god, is Ira okay, dude? I don't think Ira's okay. Ah! That's the end of episode 1. What the fuck? Episode 2, Marina. Holy shit. Dude, I didn't think that it would be so long, but holy moly. I might have to leave it in episodes, god damn it. Holy shit. That was crazy. Dude, is Zero okay? I'm scared for her now. I'm scared for her both and Azia. What the heck? First, Azia is in a home where both of her parents are like checked out. Or at least her mom's checked out. She says that at least it's quiet tonight, so I just have to like assume or theorize that her dad maybe is abusive. That's why she has all of these like negative thoughts like in her mind. Like someone's had to have said that stuff to her for her to be like, you know, that fawn-like, I guess, to have that fawn-like response of like catering to the other person or like saying I'm sorry. I understand because of personal experience. Like those words have to have been repeated to her, but who said that to her is the question. And then oh god, fucking Ira, dude, it looks like she was like hurt, like beaten. It looks like she was beaten. Did she get beat at home? Or does someone else beat her? Does her like parents not care and then she gets beaten by someone else? Like I need to know. And I need to know what man people are seeing her with. I need to know what man people are saying her with, because if she's hanging out with a 30-year-old man and she's getting abused by him, I might need to like crawl out of my skin. Yeah, and also please let the Yuri be real. Please let it be real. I mean, at least at this point, after reading chapter 1, we know that the Yuri is real for Asya. Asya is definitely in love with her in some capacity. She definitely at least has a crush on her. Very, very yearning. She's yearning so hard for her. It is cute and a little bit creepy, but hey, you know what? Love is love. No matter how creepy it is. Jesus Christ. I have to say though, that really intrigued me the whole way through. I was never bored reading. Also Azia is definitely she is close to home to me as a character, so I only hope that things get better for her. And also, where the fuck are they at? They can't talk about their hometown because it's not actually a part of like the area they're in. They can't like speak about it. What kind of fuck shit place do they live in? I'm scared, dude. This is all really interesting stuff. All really interesting stuff. The world building's really, really nice. And Asya is a really interesting protagonist. So I guess I'm excited to read more of this. Fuck, I thought it was gonna be a one and done, but it's not. It's probably gonna be like a four and done. I don't know how many chapters there are, but there's probably at least like 3 or 4. There could be more. It could be more. Who knows? Who knows? It could be like a 10-hour game, and I just didn't know. But this game is free. This game is free. So if you haven't read this game, or if you haven't read this this visual novel, go do it. It's free. It's free on Itch.io and Steam. I downloaded it from Steam. It's really good so far. I can't wait to read more. Thank you so much for joining me. I think I'll end today. I don't want to exhaust my voice too much. Visual novels take a lot out of me. It was just me reading. Much love. Thank you to everybody who's been lurking so far. Thank you, Jamie, for joining today. Yeah. We were supposed to have Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow, so there's a chance that I might do Ace Attorney or maybe even a draw stream. We'll see. We'll see how tomorrow looks. But tomorrow's 4th of July for us Americans, so if I stream, it'll probably be during the day. Maybe, hopefully, because I wouldn't want to stream at night because it gets loud. It's loud and annoying here, and also the dogs are probably gonna be barking because of all the freaking fireworks. Either way, we shall see. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope your weekend goes well. Much love to everybody. Yuri, safe travels back from heaven. Be good people. I'll maybe see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.